I'm Erick Baker. You may know me from Tennessee Uncharted, but now I'm expanding my horizons to explore the entire Tennessee Valley. And I'm bringing my friend Nicole along for the ride. There's a place you've never been that's right where...
While sometimes we'll journey together, other times not. We hope to take you to places you never knew existed or where you've always dreamed of going.
Uncharted.
I like to think of all the rich resources in the Tennessee Valley as family heirlooms that will be passed on from generation to generation. Landscapes and habitats, organisms, archaeological finds, historical places, all with a value that goes way beyond any price. Today on Tennessee Valley Uncharted, we celebrate these heirlooms and the people that watch over them. One such group is the Georgia Appalachian Trail Conservancy. With nearly 800 members, they manage, maintain, and protect 125 miles of the Appalachian National Scenic Trail in Georgia.
Everybody's very optimistic in this section, and
yeah,
they're only like their first or second day out, and they're all excited. But about, I don't know, 10% of them drop off in about 2 more days.
Really?
And when the first, I don't know, 200 miles, about 25% drop off. By the time they get to Virginia, it's half of them have dropped off.
Uh-huh.
So it's a high attrition rate, mostly because it's just not what they expected.
Today, I'm going to brave the frosty weather with a group of college students working on a section of the trail, and Club Director Bill Bryant is leading the way.
This is the Appalachian Trail. It starts in Georgia, goes all the way to Maine, almost 2,200 miles. Most of it looks pretty much like what we're seeing right now, usually without the snow. It's all marked with these blazes, these 2 by 6 inch blazes, so the hikers look for these white symbols all the way to Maine. And when you hear where the blue blazes are, the blue blaze trails go to water or go to a shelter or go to a privy. So when you hear blue blazes, those are side trails. We're about 8.5 miles from Springer Mountain, and Springer Mountain's where the trail starts. So this is most of these hikers we're going to see today. This is their second or maybe third day out on the trail.
Wow.
And they've got about another 160 days to go to make it to Maine.
And they hike in all kinds of weather.
They hike in it, we work in it.
Okay, because I'm here and I'm like, man, this is crazy to me.
So the Appalachian Trail Conservancy is 1/3 of what we call the three-legged stool. It's the overall nonprofit that coordinates 31 different volunteer trail clubs all along the Appalachian Trail, right? And in addition to the volunteers and the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, we have the National Park Service and the National Forest Service. So those 3 groups, the public agencies, the volunteer clubs, and the ATC make up the organization that actually sustains the trail. It's all done by volunteers. And we have about 200 activities other than trail maintenance that the club does. So it's both a social club and a trail maintenance club.
Okay, sounds like a good deal.
It's a great deal, especially, and the people out here, most of the trail club members are not hikers and backpackers. They just love the trail. And they're out here just because this is what they want to do for a hobby.
Awesome.
And they're not people who put on a backpack and hike for days. They just want to come out here and do this to give back.
Let's do it.
And the things that we do to keep the tread in good condition and to keep it from eroding is we build what we call trail structures. And this is one right here where we have this diagonal log across the trail, and then we have a drain. And this is to direct water off the trail rather than have water run down the trail where it creates a big ditch. But this is a very typical drainage structure, and that's what we're working on today further up the trail.
Okay.
It's about a 45-minute hike from our meeting place at Hightower Gap to the Hawk Mountain shelter on the trail, where a few hikers are taking a load off for a bit.
And we passed maybe another 10 hikers ahead of you, something like that. And we put some new tent sites in at the Gooch Gap shelter. So the shelter sleeps a lot, maybe 12. And then we put a bunch of new tent sites in right there around the shelter, so there's plenty of space there, I think.
All hikers are encouraged to sign the logbooks along the trail, and it's pretty cool to see a little bit about the people and what conditions they're hiking in, where they came from, and how far they plan to go.
There you go, hold that. That's
a heavy one.
But,
It's got your snacks in it.
well, the good thing about this is every day this gets lighter.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to town, there's very little left in the food bag again at the end of the hike.
Before they put me to work, Board President Jay DeMint has a little info on the campsite work the group has done here.
Here we are at the Hawk Mountain Shelter area. We're 8 miles from Springer Mountain, about a day's hike. So people that start there will spend their first night here. And it's an easy place to camp because it's so spread out. And that's just beating this area up really bad. One of the things we did a couple of years ago, about 3/4 of a mile from here, we built a campground with 30 tent pads. Tent pad is when you build into the side of the hill, that controls the proliferation because you can't camp on the side of a hill, but we do designate where places where people can camp. And by doing that, helps to reduce the impact on the surrounding area.
Are y'all doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing fine. How are you?
Great. Any questions? I work for the local club and know all this area. Where are you from?
Northern Virginia.
Oh, I grew up in Arlington. I learned how to play in the woods at Lover Run Park right there in Arlington County. So, well, great. Have a great hike.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go. And big kudos to these students braving the elements here instead of hanging at the beach for spring break.
We've got 24 students working with us today. Some are from LaSalle College in Boston, the others are from New Hampshire. And then we bring some of our own trail experts down to help them with that and tell them how to do things correctly and all that. Today we're working on a steep part of the trail that goes down to a water source, and this is a fairly new area, so it's real slippery. So what they're doing here is digging out some troughs, and they've cut some logs, and we always look for the kind of trees that will last a long time, like locust or a hard oak, that type of thing. And we'll dig the initial trail usually, and then we'll watch it for a year or so and see where the problem areas are, and then we come back and put the features in we need to make it safe and manageable. We have to carry everything in, do our work, and carry everything back out again. So it's quite a bit of work to get that done. Would you like to try some?
Yeah,
All
can
right.
I?
Yeah, we'll get you set up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the logs back in and make sure that we're in line with the trail. It's not like going over the trail or too deep, it's just like all in line together. So we'll throw this back in here. There we go.
All right.
So we still have to fill it in a little bit. Work like this, we can really see our progress. When we were skinning the logs, it was like, oh my God, like we're almost done with this. And just little things like
it's
that.
It's also nice to see like how many people were on the trail, like coming down, so like you know it's being used. The Appalachian Trail is so popular, and it's also just really fun. Like it doesn't feel like work that like oh I don't want to do. Even though it's very cold, you're just out here with a group of like really good people.
On the hike up here, we were saying like we'd rather be doing this than sitting. We've been staring at our laptops for the past like 8 weeks, being outside and just even if it's snowing.
Yeah, and there's no service out here, so like not to have your phone on you is kind of refreshing.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Not to worry
So
about
you're just disconnected, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but in a good way.
Oh, yeah, a really positive way, and it gets you to really know people around you, and really,
That's cool. Have you always been into conservation?
Not necessarily. Like last year I heard about it from a friend, and she was like, oh, you should try ABC, like it's an alternative break challenge. I'm like, that sounds so cool, because I wanted to get more involved, know how. So I kind of did it on like a whim. And then last year I just had such a great experience. I wanted to be like a leader for it this year.
That's awesome. I admire all of you, because I mean, it's cold. Like I'm freezing my butt off, and you guys are out here working
New Hampshire,
really hard.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to hear, yeah. But I mean, you guys are out here working hard. It's not like, you know, you're not just like piddling around. Like you're hauling tools out here and you're digging.
We were talking about that too. It's good to get like a workout.
It feels better than sitting around. I'm just sitting at home on the couch.
Here at the Gallatin Fossil Plant, passionate folks from the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, along with other groups like TVA, the Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Nature Conservancy work together to study and preserve aquatic fauna in the valley. Today, we're looking at the work they do with mussels, because an abundant and diverse mussel population is a sure sign of a high-quality freshwater ecosystem.
What we have here is our Cumberland River Aquatic Center. This is a place where we breed and raise rare aquatic animals. My part of that is mainly dealing with freshwater mussels. So I go across the state collecting different species of rare freshwater mussels bring in the brood stock, the females with the larvae, and give them to Dr. Dan here at the facility. And she uses those animals to produce offspring. We take those back out and stock them into new stream reaches or augment existing population. The Cumberlandian region, that includes parts of Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, Alabama, and we coordinate with other state propagation facilities like this one. We exchange brood stock and juveniles, and that's allowed for a greater time of species diversification. Fish, mussels, crayfish, snails, you know, they evolved over millions of years with all these different organisms working together to complete the whole. You take out a few organisms here, a few organisms there, and suddenly the systems don't function as well or as efficiently as they would. Like freshwater mussels, they're basically little biological filters. They're filtering the water, taking food out, and then binding it up and expelling it, and then other aquatic insects use that.
Instrumental to repopulating our waterways with mussels is senior scientist Dr. Dan.
Main purpose for us is to produce those freshwater mussels, those endangered species. The mussel has the special life cycle. They need to use fish as a host. So that's why we have lots of fish. Those are the mussels we collected. See, that's why I want to show you.
That blue color?
Yeah, the blue color is called display.
Display?
Display means when they get in the spawn season, the females already have the baby inside in their body. The lure is how they attract the fish. And their mantle will develop, look like kind of minnow. And they will have the black side on each side. Probably people will say, hey, this is the eyes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a part of the muscle. It's a mental tissue. That's why they display like this way. They have the color, they have the two valve open. When the host of this one is the daughters, they will holding on the fish inside of these two shells. Then they start to release the baby.
But it doesn't hurt the fish?
And it depends. If you release too much, it will hurt the fish. But they will just hold for a couple of minutes, or then they let it go. So that's how the way they have their children to be able to carry on by the fish.
So these mussels are kind of sneaky, right? Because they're like attracting a fish, and then they catch it, and they put their babies on the fish, and then they let it go so the fish will carry the babies?
Exactly. If the fish they catch is the right host, then their baby be able to develop. If that's not right, then they just try.
The babies just die.
In a nutshell, or a mussel shell if you will, most mussels depend on fish to serve as a host for larvae called glochidia that attach to the fish's gills or fins for a short time. The juvenile mussel feeds on the blood nutrients of the host fish to complete their life cycle.
So different mussels have to have different hosts.
Yeah, it's called host specific.
Host specific?
Some fish could be as a host for a few
multiple,
but not for all the fish.
Okay.
So that's why we have all different types of tanks holding different types of fish. It's our propagation room.
Propagation room.
That's the place we produce the baby juveniles. Yeah. So what I do, I get the mussel and the right host fish. I put them in the container. The fish will take the locadia on them. Once the locadia developed to the juvenile, so they will drop off from the fish. Then I transfer them from here to our culture system, which is here. And then they will stay here for until the size to get big enough. Then I move them to the grow
room.
Yeah,
grow
out room. There you go.
Oh yeah, there's a fish in there. Whoa. I guess they know you're about to do something, huh?
They are very smart. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to move it here.
So why are we moving it?
And the system here actually we put, and it's ready for use. So see, the other system is just for the training and for the treatment.
Okay.
And when this one ready, and we will move them here, and then we can start to do the infestation.
Oh, with the babies.
With the
Okay.
babies.
Gotcha. So he's ready for babies.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I just do this. So that way they won't, if there's any escape. So that's how the bottom has the screen. You see some babies on the bottom?
Yeah.
All right.
That's better.
Yep. All right.
Okay. And you'll just pour all the water out of
Yeah,
there?
right.
Okay.
Then I use the garden hose to rinse them out. You see the middle? See,
Yeah.
those are the mussels.
Those are baby mussels.
Look. So. Some of them really hard to get them off.
There's
They
still
all-
one little over
yeah,
there.
Yeah. Take it out. Double check, see if there's any juveniles in there.
I think you
that's-
got them.
Yeah, I got all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's try to see. Oh, they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm. All right, together. Well, if you want to see through the microscope, we
Yeah.
can move it here.
Okay. Just this one?
Yeah. A little bit.
I can turn it left or right?
Yeah. Is that better?
Oh, this one, yeah. Wow. Yeah, now it's like super clear.
Yes.
They're busy, they're moving around.
Yeah.
So then you'll look through the microscope and what are you looking for? Like what are you supposed to look for?
Two things. One is to measure the size, see how much they grew during this period.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is count how many they are still alive. We want to know the survival rate. If they're dead and you only see the shells, see if you can see a couple of shells, that means they are dead.
Okay, I do see like there's one there. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Cannot believe that's a baby mussel.
Stretching over 3 states, the Natchez Trace Parkway runs 444 miles between Nashville, Tennessee, and Natchez, Mississippi. Following the travel corridor once used by American Indians, settlers, slave traders, and future presidents, the scenic byway is now popular for hiking, biking, camping, and more. The National Park Service in Tupelo, Mississippi maintains the trace and also employs passionate rangers like Andy Denneker that love to share why and how the trail's history is still relevant today. Erick's getting the lowdown on a small portion of the parkway.
A trace is French word for meaning trail.
Okay.
So the parkway, or the Natchez Trace, before the pavement, is 10,000 years of history. So you have animals coming here using it as a game trail, back and forth.
That's where it started,
That's
yeah.
where it starts.
Okay.
Because those animals are here, that brings in American Indians. Before we know them as tribal, you know, not the Chickasaw, Choctaw, Cherokee. Then those Native Americans that we know of here in Tupelo, we know in some of the burial mounds that there was trading goods from all the way up in Michigan. So there's an extensive trade network.
Amazing.
Early 1800s, this turns into a mail route. So this is the first Pony Express as well.
Really?
Once the United States government gets involved, that brings in European settlers to the area using the parkway or the trace. Bring their families in, obviously then morphing into the roads and the system we have today. The story of not only the Natchez Trace Parkway, but I think the National Park Service is the story of all of us.
What about the relevance to today and right now?
We try to tell the story of everybody. You know, here in Tupelo, with those mound sites that we work closely with the Chickasaw Nation out in Oklahoma. And they bring, their people come back here, take tours, visit these mound sites because they're sacred spots to them.
Absolutely.
For us, you know, here today where we are on the old trace, you know, you think of all the people that would have walked here. Those American Indians. Andrew Jackson could have walked this section.
Right.
Meriwether,
Right where we're standing. Yeah.
Local school sports teams, mainly the cross-country teams, track team, come and will run the trail. We were very fortunate that they ran the trail for training a whole lot, and they're real connected to the park, and we needed some help with our bridges and everything, and they were the first ones, or one of the first ones, to come and help build some of those bridges to maintain the trails. So again, it's that connection to why is the park special to them. It gives them a place to run.
Right. You know, that's the overarching question. Why is it special? You know, why is it special to you? Why is it special to you? And there's so many different answers.
There's never one answer.
Yeah.
A short hike from the parkway once stood a small village of homes and strongly fortified stockades in an area of less than 20 square miles.
So here at Chickasaw Village site, we have the outline of this one in particular is the winter house.
Okay.
One thing of note for the Chickasaw, you notice here kind of how the curb cuts.
Right.
And then we're on the outside. They don't really have doors at this time. They have these offset entrances, and then you can walk into the house this way.
Yeah. Anybody home?
Yeah.
Anybody home? What year are we talking here? Like what?
We know the Chickasaws start to come into villages similar to this in the 1500s. We know Chickasaw are here in Tupelo up until the 1830s. And here at Chickasaw Village was actually one of the first preserved sites on the Natchez Trace Parkway.
Okay.
That this was preserved even before the road is built. Chickasaw Village was important to the history of not only Mississippi, but the park idea here.
Okay.
Archaeologists and historians have concluded that here at the Chickasaw Village was a tribe of around 2,000 people.
With these tombstones here, was there a battle or?
There was not a battle right here.
Okay.
These gentlemen here are, there's 13 unknown Confederate soldiers. Obviously being right next to the old trace, they're buried here. Their friends knew who they were. Unfortunately, by the time the parkway comes into existence in the 1930s, the tombstones that were here were unreadable.
Okay.
So then these granite tombstones were replaced at that time.
But obviously they're still being remembered today.
They are still being remembered. We routinely get fresh flowers.
Yeah, there's some here now. Is that, and then the coins, what is can I pick one up?
Yeah.
Is that okay? I'm gonna pick up the heart. I think that's super cool.
That people leave these coins and other little beads and stuff as a sign of respect for the men that are buried here. Token of gratitude. Awesome. It's very popular. Other veterans will bring and leave things here. You'll see this in other cemeteries throughout the country as well.
Well, and that's, you know, just back to the importance of history and preserving it. I mean, people are remembering.
Yeah,
and that's the part of history we have to remember. And you were saying something when we were over there about, you like to say that history happens here?
History happens here, that it's not static, it's not stuck in time, that you walk here 150 years ago, a little over 150 years ago. These guys were in the same spot as we are today.
Right.
Their friends were here. The old trace, history happens in national parks. We get to remember them, but also not have the hardships of them.
Totally.
You know.
Is there a story that sticks out that kind of really sums up everything that we're talking about and why this is so important?
For me, it sums up in seeing people's faces when they, you know, been driving a really long ways. We get phone calls every day. Can you send us information to Oregon and Florida? There's lots of different kinds of park rangers.
Yeah.
The ones you usually see dressed like me, they have the flat hat like me. They're usually an interpreter or a law enforcement ranger. An interpreter, we work with school children, so my background originally, I thought I wanted to be a history teacher. Then I realized I didn't want to sit inside for 35 years.
Right.
So what better place than to come out?
This is your classroom.
Exactly.
Right where we are, yeah.
So for me, I view my job as an interpreter as the education part of the National Park Service.
Right. And bridging the story of 10,000 years of history to today.
If you just come out here on your own, lots of people do it and they have a great time here, and that's what they're looking for, to get away. But there's people that come into the visitor center very frequently and have questions about birds, trees. They want to connect to what is the Parkway.
Totally.
And that's my job, is to help them connect to the history, the nature, and make their time here special and memorable.
Right on.
We always have lots of stuff going on.
Man, well, how about you point me in the right direction now, and we'll keep walking.
Please tip your hat or clap your hands for the fine people that are making sure our valley's natural resources will be left to future generations in even better shape than when they took on their selfless missions to preserve. And from all of us at Tennessee Valley Uncharted, we salute you and the work that you do.